So because this particular table doesn't have any details provided yet. So I have merged it, I made it bold, and just increased the font. Okay. So using of the right color combination is also an art to visualization. So you should ensure that you don't use very dark color or very colors which are really highlighting. Okay. So that would actually kind of become really difficult to read for some individuals. Okay. So once this is done, now this is a dashboard, but this is not it interactive. So let's try to make it interactive. So what we'll do, we'll just squeeze this a bit. Okay. And I will do this. I'm doing it with purpose. Okay. Now I have fit it in this area and I will expand it, this particular area. I want to expand this merge cell. So what I will do, I will again click on this. So this will unmerge and again I will click on this. So this will again merge. So first what it did is that I have revised the range of merge cell. I clicked on merge and center. So it unmerged and then I again clicked merge and center. So it merged with the revised cells now. Okay. Now I will do is I will insert a slicer. So it is loading the data model. Okay. So basically it is giving me the existing connections. Okay. So what I will do, I will cancel it. I'll select this graph and now I will select slicer. Now I have got this slicer. So I will place this slicer somewhere. Okay. Let's do it this way. Let me unselect this graph first. Okay. So there are a lot of pivot tables. So it's just trying to undo the changes that we made. Now I will come here. Basically what I will do is that I will insert a slicer here. Okay. I will select a district. Okay. Now what happened is I have selected a slicer for this particular pivot table. I'm going to repeat this step once again. So I'm deleting that slicer. This, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, is that all these charts are created from the pivots that are placed in this particular tab, pivot column chart. So this is the pivot from where this particular chart is created. This particular chart is created. So I'm just randomly selecting one pivot table. So of these two, I'm selecting one. Okay. I'm going to insert and I am selecting a slicer. Okay. And from this slicer, I'm selecting one particular field. Let's say district. Now this district is tied to this particular pivot table. The slicer, this is the slicer and all this district in this slicer, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, we have to 31. This 31 district is tied to this particular slicer. Now I will cut this. So I will do Control X of it and I will paste it here. Okay. So I have cut this thing and I pasted it in this particular position. So what I have done, I have included all the slice. I have included that slicer from there. Now right click and modify this thing. So name display header. So I can say district in Chicago. Okay. So this is now showing district in Chicago. Okay. Now if I want, go to option, I can change the theme of it. Okay. So this is more aligned to our color theme. Okay. So these are the districts in Chicago.